Alright, so what's going on, everyone? Before I start this video, we're pretty much starting the video now, but before I get into the video, it's nighttime. I do apologize about that, but I've been crazy busy where I haven't been able to make a video in about probably a week now. So this is pretty much, we're going to dive into this video real quick and just kind of give you an update, but I had a part come today, installed it with a good friend of mine, so shout out to him, thanks for that. It wasn't a real complicated install, very easy, but a lot of cars, even his is a 2019 Subaru Crosstrek, and that still has a prop rod. And a lot of the Mustangs have prop rods, actually all the Mustangs have prop rods that come from the factory. But one thing I've noticed is that like newer cars that do have prop rods, the same company will make other cars, like, I don't know, a Honda Accord versus a Honda Civic. Say the Civic has a prop rod but the Accord doesn't. So I just kind of find it weird that we still use prop rods in 2019 going on to, we're halfway through 2019. I thought it maybe would have, pretty much configured over in the mid 2000s, honestly. But here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this hood, and boom, hood struts. So the last hood struts I had were the MMD ones, and leaves got up under here. I'll have to clean that out later, honestly. So I had the MMD hood struts from American Muscle, and these are the CDC classic design concepts. So these were I found these on Steeda's website. I don't think they're made by Steeda whatsoever. I found these on their own website too, CDC's website, but I got a really good, I guess a good deal, I don't know. I paid pretty much $100 for them. That is, people are going to be like, oh, that's so much for hood struts, why'd you pay that much? Well, honestly, I want to say the quality of them. I know aesthetics are not much to really care about, but I could just tell, these are painted really nicely. They're not cheaped out, so I could tell by the paint by itself and the cool little sticker, I don't know. But I could just tell that these were a lot better. It opens slower in a way, so if I go up, it's still a fiberglass hood, and I wouldn't really recommend doing that because it's really lightweight, but at the same time, it opens slower than the American Muscle ones I had, and those are about the $70 range, 60 to 70. There is another company, I think it's Redline or whatever. I just didn't want to drill into the hood. So these were the other option, or the MRTs, and I just felt that I just kind of felt like I should just go with these, and I did. So overall, they were easy, very easy install. I think every Mustang should have them, or just every car at this point, because it just makes it so much easier to work on stuff. And here's the other side. I mean, it's not much to look at. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's dark. I do apologize, but honestly, the quality is just, it's a lot better. And then kind of just going with the generic, the in-house brand or whatever. That's one thing that I've learned working on cars or buying parts for cars, is not to cheap out on the lower cost stuff, because it might save you $1 here, but how long is it going to last? That's the thing. You spend the extra money. The old saying is, you pay once and cry once, so you're not out here paying for extra stuff. And I've had to do that over time and stuff like that, so I've learned. And I mean, hood struts are hood struts, but the one reason I also went with these was because the way, like I said, this hood is a really light fiberglass hood, so I'm not going to just let it fling open like that. But the MMD one I felt was too hard on this hood, and Mike on his 5.4 has the Roush ones, and I can't find them anywhere. I looked on eBay, Amazon, Roush's website even. I guess they just don't make them anymore, but his will go up like this, and how this one slows itself and catches, his will do the same but a lot slower. So I guess that was just, he got lucky and found them and bought them, but I guess that was just a thing that Roush only did for maybe this generation, and discontinued them when the new Edge kind of faded out with the years, with the new Coyote cars and stuff coming out. But other than that, that's, it just bothers me that these cars don't have prop rods, honestly. I think it's a waste of money that they just use the regular prop rod. But anyways, so getting on to the rest of the car, I was going to plan to go to American Muscle, but I will not be attending American Muscle. Third time in a row. Honestly, I could have gone this year, but I've had so many complications with just getting parts for this car, and stuff is just getting here so late. The bumper was here on time. I finally located the piece right here that fits right here. That is a mere $60 that I really don't want to spend for just a piece of plastic before I put the new bumper on. So don't worry, this trash is gonna go away. I have the new bumper and I'm just waiting to put it on, honestly. So I wanted to get that piece first. I'm gonna try junkyards and see if I can locate one maybe, but if not, I guess I will have to bite the bullet and buy a $60 part. And it's not spending the money is a problem, it's just something like that, just a little plastic piece costs that much, but it is what it is. Welcome to the car world. Painting the car, that's it's been raining here every day. It rained here this morning, and the weather hasn't been great, so it's kind of hard to do that. Sorry about the lighting. The vinyl, so I made a video last week about the vinyl, and I still do not have the vinyl. So I went through where United States Postal Service crushed it. I got a return label, sent it back. They shipped it back to my house, and then I had to take it back up there and explain to them, you shipped this back to my house, and then they acted like it was my problem. But they're the ones that ruined the product or crushed it. I know these things are misfortunate. It could have been an accident. I don't know. But then they ship it back to my house after the return label says to ship it back to Vivid, which is the company that I bought the vinyl from. So I talked to them today, and they actually, I think they received it today or yesterday, and then they asked me if I wanted for them to ship out the other product, the replacement, and I said yes. So hopefully that's going through. I'm still waiting on, I think it's coming either 16th or the 17th. Wow. The 16th or the 17th for the AC, so the nitrous activation switches, and I'll have a whole video explaining that and everything with it. So that's going to be a whole case, and that's one reason I'm waiting on to set the bumper up, because you can see through the crack right there, you can see the tag with the computer's right there. So that's that. That's that, and then installing the rest of the parts, well, we're just going to do that, I guess, all in a day's work pretty much. But yeah, so a lot of parts got delayed, and just the weather's been bad, so I will not be attending American Muscle, unfortunately. I really wanted to. I almost bought a ticket to it, but good thing I didn't. I'm kind of disappointed, actually. But no worries, because this car is going to be together, and after that, really nothing else to do, just except for maybe find a transmission later this summer, and see what's going on with the rear end and get ready for boost when, so I got a better job and everything, so hopefully as time settles in this winter, we'll do that. I know I keep saying it and stuff like that. If you follow the channel, trust me, I've wanted to put some type of boost on this car, not nitrous, but some type of application, but it's really hard to do when you only have this vehicle to drive. And I'm gonna get a secondary vehicle, something, I'm thinking like a Toyota Tundra or a 4Runner. I really do like those. A newer one, preferably like a 2015 and up. But so I can park this car and just be able to do stuff when I have more time and stuff like that. But it's really hard to do when it's just your daily driver and stuff like that. But it's been proven that a Coyote Swap can be a daily driver. It's going on almost 3 years. So there you go, if there's any doubters. Anyways, that's going to do for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'm really just kind of like disappointed with everything that's been going on. That's kind of delayed, but it is what it is. We're going to make it the Mustang week. No rush, no reason to get, all upset or anything. Kind of like talking to myself, I don't know, but whatever. I will catch you guys later. Have a great one. Boom.